Cool. Alright. We are live here at the Donuts. It's been a minute. Start a timer. So we're going to get into some shading, and we'll do this in Karma. And let's hop back in here. I need to actually offset this grid by that. Nope, a little more. Yeah, it's not really moving. Okay, I don't know why that's not transforming, but oh, wow, wrong grid. That was silly. Alright, so we're instancing on this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, how about we just this closer. Let's do that. Alright, that's a little better. Okay, so let's dive into the donut. And for the stream's purpose, I just want to focus on the no icing. Actually, that looks kind of nice. Alright, so we're going to focus on the actual donut, the cake. And let's succeed. Okay. Let me just change the bit rate, the streaming. Okay. Hopefully that is better of a stream at this point. But yeah, let's dive into shading this cake. So we're diving into our materials. I have color set up, and I want to grab this thing called a mask. Actually, let's look for it. And let's double check this mask, so we'll use a surface unlit. Okay, we have it right there. Cool. Okay, we're just checking that. Actually, let's try X. Does that visualize it? No. Okay. Did not. Okay. So let's do a classic thing to add a little more detail to something. which is a bump. And we'll do a noise. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do a position. Oops. Let's actually go into a different position. Oh. Sorry, position node. Multiply. Noise. And then a bump. And we'll plug it in here. I can just, yeah, let's just do that. All right. And we'll crank it up drastically. Yep, okay. Let's actually double check. Is this doing something? Yep, okay. We have the noise. Put that back in. Cool, cool. All right, so I'm happy with that. And I want to add more detail. Let's add a whirly noise. And we're just going to add a bump map. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this. And yeah, okay, to add a bump map, I'm going to go to here, plug this in to, sorry, position. Let's maybe just like the finer detail. It's all about layering. So we'll go here, put this in, and then we'll add. And I'll make this 1, and I'll make this a value of 0, like that. And now, if I look at unlit, oops, wait, if I go to unlit, yeah, it should be working. I actually need to bring it up a little more. Yeah, okay. That was possibly the issue. Put that back in. Maybe I'll like do that. So this is like the thick, bigger bump, and this is like less, but I'm adding them. Okay. And what should I do next? Yeah, okay, that looks fine. I think the cake actually looks pretty realistic. Maybe additional detail could be like adding a bump, or sorry, like specular breakup. Like maybe I could use the mask. Should I use the mask? The color? Let's I guess we could try that property. And I'll do mask. And we'll take a look at the mask. So like it would be specularity would be there. So unlit. Just check it. Mask is pretty intense, but I kind of like that we have this right area there. So then, and then we'll do a noise. Let's actually see how that looks. Like I think to make food realistic, you gotta have some interesting specularity. Plug that in. Do that. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay. That. Shift O. Shift O. Let's actually, okay, hold on, let's check the color. Yeah, okay, I think that's actually what I want. I want the mask, which actually looks really good now. That's pretty cool. So, ooh, cool. So I actually want this mask to influence the color. And let's put that there. Wiggle that out. I think the color, I don't think I'm actually too concerned about the color. So position. I kind of just want specular breakup. So ramp, parameter, and I want this to be at point. Dough would be like, I guess, on the lower specular end. So we're going to delete that. Maybe I bring this up to like 0.25. Let's just do 0.2. No, 0.2. Yep. Okay. All right, and we'll go to null. And let's make like a to-do list. What would I want? Randomize icing color. Randomize sprinkles placement. Randomize colors. Randomize drizzle. So it's like my to-do list, and then maybe like lighting, backdrop, assets. Like a baking sheet or something. I don't know. And then cops. Okay. Let's bring this guy back. Part of me feels like the icing is actually a little too glossy. Okay. Like that. I think the mask is too large. So go back to my geometry and go to my dough and dial this in a little more. Yeah. Okay, so what if I did that? Okay, that looks a little more believable. I don't like how it fades a lot. Maybe I need to blur. Oh, no. Actually, the attribute blur is kind of nice. That's fine for now. I think my issue is here. Seems to be brought down. What if I make these like B-spline? Does that make this better? Kind of. I don't know if that made it worse. I feel like it kind of made it worse. This is, yeah. Okay. Okay. Something like that. What else needs to be done? Oh. I know. Well, first of all, I want to add a quick, I guess, bump map to the sprinkles real quick. Maybe that can just be something like this. Super handy using just the bump node. Okay. Now plug this into normal. Drop super low. Alright, let's knock some stuff out. So let's try this. How would I... DB. I need to figure out how to like subtract subtract. So that into here. Take the this makes things a little more compact. All right. Take this and plug the sprinkles combine. Let's see it. I think VD convert. VDB from polygons. Yeah. Hmm. Let's actually try something here for a second. I think a sweep node is actually better than what I'm doing there. End caps. That actually looks so much better. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Dang. Okay, I have UVs. That's fine. What do I not need? I don't need... Okay. Alright. Ooh, those are looking a lot better. But I really don't like the color. And you know what? It's like, it's almost Halloween, something like that. So what are these? What are the Dunkin' Donuts guys doing these days? Okay, we're gonna commit to that orange. We'll just do this real quick. We'll go to sprinkles. There we go. And let's go to the drizzle. And do a color. I guess I could just do that. Yeah, right, okay. So you get the input. This into base. Wait, right? I'm using base. Nope, I'm not using base. I'm using specular. Subsurface color. And maybe just the saturation. Okay, what if I now do something with the instancing where like maybe I randomize or adjust the up vector, adjust vector, attribute adjust vector, call it an up vector, and pretty sure this one, just with random. Let's see if we just really mess that up. No, that didn't do what I want. I want it to like rotate every vector, like, so just give it a random direction only, and then X, Y, Z. Oh. Nope. Well, actually, let's pin this. Go in here. Why is that not doing anything? Up vector. Okay, maybe I'm just... Oh, random. Oh. Wait. No, I want a random direction. Oh. And 0. And that should randomize like every point that I have on this grid. Okay, is this it? Alright, I'll have to figure that out. It's not important. But yeah, that's kind of fun. I like the colors. So that is going to be a tough one. How do I randomize the instance I guess I could make 3 assets and then randomize them, but also kind of am digging the purple look. So we'll take that purple. I think we're going to leave it at this for tonight. Go to icing. Here. Maybe for now. Duplicate this. I don't think this is going to work, but let's just say random float. Sure. Oh. Wait. Oh. Okay. You know what? For now, we're not gonna get fancy. I was gonna just see if I could randomize the output. Ugh. Integer. Oops. Okay, this is silly right now. I'm just gonna do this. We'll call this chocolate. Call this chocolate. Purple. And chocolate. And then I'm going to take this change the color. Be like, just like adjust some small things there. Okay, so Okay, what if I increase the saturation, decrease that? This isn't the purple. Looks kind of fun. I feel like the chocolate should have subsurface. I don't know.
Alright, so in this lesson,
I think the chocolate should have like a little bit of subsurface. So where do you go to subsurface? Not sheen. Subsurface color. And like maybe I'll just do, well, let's do 0.5. And then we'll reduce the scale. I'm kind of liking the subsurface now. It looks nice. Try it with the regular chocolate. This color. It looks a little more believable. Alright, we're gonna wrap it here. So, okay, randomize icing. VDD subtract sprinkles, icing, and drizzle. Huh. Alright, that worked. But I actually just want... Nope. Okay, I think I want that. Wait, no, I want it. Yep. Wait, did I do it? Yes, I randomized them. Nope, not that. Okay, those are looking nice. And what if I, how do I, like, offset it? Let's... Yeah. Oh, hello, people that are watching this. It's been a while since I've done anything. On YouTube at least. But thanks for stopping by. I hope this is kind of cool. My goal is to post this as a Gumroad file. some progress. The sweep. Okay. So, yeah. Let's let's even get, yeah, let's do no dome light. Just like a distant light, I guess. I don't even know what a distant light is. Okay. Does that not do anything? Oh, negative energy is what I'm looking for. Yeah. I think the 1.25. And then let's just do some f-stop thumbnail. Yeah. Alright, that's looking pretty cool. And let's just do one more thing. Add a lens shader. It's very nifty. Not sure if that does anything here. Is that even doing anything? Okay, I guess it's not. Oh, it could be because of this. No. Okay. Why is the material not doing anything? Okay. Investigate lens material. Cool. Thank you for watching.
Not hanging out?